Hi there and welcome to day 3. So I hope you have been managing to fit in 2, 3, ideally 4 sessions a day. Maybe you want to come back to day 1 for your first session, do day 2 for your second session and day 3 for 3 and 4. Or maybe you're going to go straight into day 3. So I'm building you up a little tiny notch every day, adding something different so you can start to see how the movement is improving, your mobility, your flexibility, the discomfort is easing, and you're beginning to notice, even after just a couple of days. I know I noticed it the next day. That's what kept me doing it, every day religiously, 3 or 4 times a day, repeating these sequences and noticing and appreciating every little shift. So yesterday we came into a seated position and we were very much leaning backwards. You may find yourself able to sit upright. If you can't support yourself with your hands, wherever you are, okay? This is always your practice, it's always your choice, it's always your body. Work within it, work with it. And just take a moment to close down your eyes and turn inwards. Turn your awareness inwards and allow your attention to just rest on your breath. As you watch the ebb and flow of each breath, the rise and fall of your body. As you just center in on your practice for today, day 3. You're going to extend your right leg out to the side. Now, it may be that the leg is bent. You may want to place a cushion under the leg or a rolled up blanket. It may be that you can extend that leg out to the side. The left leg is bent, the foot is inside your inner thigh. And you're gently going to slide your right hand down your leg. That may be as far as you can go. Perhaps you can reach the toes. Perhaps you want to take the left arm overhead and reach to the side. Perhaps that's just too much and you need to support your body with your hand on the inside of your hip bone there. Janushirsasana, gently opening up through this outer hip, through this side of the body. And then gently maybe coming upright and walking your hand as far forward as you can. Just melting into it. Try and breathe into any discomfort. You can blow it away with a releasing breath, so breathing in through the nose and a really exaggerated sigh. So a bit more exaggerated than that gentle ha we did in the first week. Release it. And walking the hands back. Place both feet on the floor, back to that beloved windscreen wiper that really helps to open up through the hips and the lower back. So breathe in, knees at centre, feet a little bit wider than the knees. Breathe out, bring the knees down to one side. Breathing in, coming through centre, breathe out, take the knees down to the other side. Found this really, really helpful, windscreen wipers. Exhale, take the knees down to the other side. Breathing in, coming through centre, and exhale, bring the knees down to the other side. Really, really helpful in those first few days. Yeah. And we're going to bring the right foot to the inner thigh and extend the left leg out. Now remember, of course, you can place a pillow or a blanket rolled up underneath your knee. Don't forget you can also sit on a pillow if you want to get your bottom a bit higher than your feet. Okay, do whatever is going to help you relax into the pose. Okay, sliding the hand down as far as it will go and as far as feels comfortable. Maybe you can reach the toes. Maybe you want to support the body with the hand in the hip crease here, so you're opening up through the chest rather than collapsing into it. Perhaps you want to take the arm overhead and gently bend down to the side. Just be mindful of really honouring your body and working wherever you're at today, and noticing as you repeat this sequence, because I know I say this every day, but as you repeat the sequence, you'll feel yourself each time finding a little bit more space. Bringing the hands back to centre, coming as upright as you can, gently walking the hands as far forward as you can. That might be as far as you can go. Breathe into it. Perhaps you go a bit further the next time. Lifting up through the sternum and breathing into it. Perhaps you go a little lower the next time. Don't force your body, don't crunch the body. Gently, gently, slowly, slowly. And then walking the hands back. Placing both feet on the floor, knees in the middle, hands supporting you behind you. Breathe in and breathe out, lower the knees down to one side. Breathe in and breathe out, lower the knees down to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out, lower down. Breathe in and breathe out, lower down to the other side. And then we're going to come back onto our backs. So you may feel that you're starting to move a bit more freely now than you were on day one. And coming to rest on your back isn't as difficult as it was on day one. So let's celebrate that, okay? Coming to rest on your backs. And breathing in, taking the left leg up to the ceiling. Flexing the foot, breathe out, bending the knee, bring the foot to the thigh. Breathe in, stretching up to the ceiling. You might start to notice you're getting a little bit more of a stretch through the foot now than through the leg. Breathe out, bending the knee, bringing the pointed toe down. Breathe in, straightening up the leg. And breathe out, bending the leg, toe pointed. Place the foot on the floor. Breathe in, taking the leg up to the ceiling. Notice if it's a little bit straighter this time. Breathe out, point the toe and lower the foot down. Notice if you can get your knee any closer to your chest. Breathe in, extending the leg to the ceiling. Pressing through the heel, nice and gently. Point the toe as you breathe out. Last time, breathing in, flexing through the foot. And breathe out, point the toe. Now bringing both knees off the floor and either supporting the thighs, or you can place the hands down by your hips. Gently lower as you exhale one toe to the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, lower the other toe to the floor. Inhale, bring it back up. Perhaps you need to do this with both feet on the floor, and you're just going to lift one foot off the floor and then lower. The other foot off the floor and lower. So we're gently building up that core strength. That's going to help us. Okay, so either with the feet on the floor or the feet off the floor. We're going to do one more time each side. And then bringing the knees together, feet to the edge of the mat, coming hands in cactus or arms extended at shoulder height. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, lower the knees down to one side in windscreen wiper. Breathe out. Breathing in, bringing the knees through centre, and breathe out, lower down to the other side. Turning the head in the opposite direction. Breathe in, coming through centre. Lower the knees down to the other side. And breathe in, coming through centre. Turn the head in the other direction as you lower the knees down to the other side, coming back to centre. As you breathe in, take the left leg up to the ceiling, straightening that leg as much as you can, but you might still be here, okay? As you breathe out, you're going to bend that knee and place the foot on the floor. Breathing in, using your opposite hand, gently direct the knee towards your armpit and just breathe into it. And then on the next inhalation, gently guide the knee out to the side. Perhaps swap hands, allow the same hand as the leg to gently rest on the knee, guiding it outwards. So this is a variation of thread the needle, opening up through the inner thigh, the outer hip, the lower back. This is the area we're trying to get into. And placing the foot on the floor. Breathing in, taking the right leg up to the ceiling. Breathing out, bending the knee and placing the ankle on the knee. Breathing in, bringing the left hand to the right knee. Start directing that knee up towards the left armpit. And you'll feel a good stretch through this area, through your glutes and your buttocks. Breathe smoothly. Gently guide the knee out as you breathe in again. Swap the hands, allow the same hand as the knee to gently guide the knee outwards. We're not crunching it or forcing it, we're just gently melting into it. And then place the foot on the floor, knees together, feet on the edge of the mat, arms, palms facing down, shoulder height, or in cactus. Take a breath in and lower the knees down to the opposite side, windscreen wipers. Breathing in, coming through center, and breathe out down to the opposite side. Breathing in, coming through center, lower the knees. As you breathe out, and then breathe in, back through center, and breathe out, take the knees down to the other side. Coming back to center, and then hugging your knees into your chest. Gently rocking from side to side, massaging the spine. Keep breathing nice and smoothly. And then lowering the feet onto the floor. So you can come into Supta Padangana, coming into Supta Konasana, soles of the feet together, resting the edge of the feet on the floor, knees going out to the side, palms either side of the hips. You can support the legs if you wish by placing cushions underneath the thighs. Taking a nice smooth breath in and then close down your eyes. Allow your breathing to return to normal. As you bring your awareness to the crown of your head, softening your forehead and releasing the space between your eyes and around your eyes. Relax your mouth, tongue and jaw. Soften your throat and neck. Release your shoulders and relax your arms and hands. Soften all the way down the front of your body through your heart center your solar plexus, your sacral center, and soften all the way down your spine from the nape of your neck, right the way down to the tip of your tailbone. To release your hips, pelvis and buttocks, gently extend the legs onto the floor, taking the feet slightly wider than hip distance or supporting the knees with a rolled up towel or a blanket or cushions. And then allow your legs to relax through your thighs and your hamstrings, through your kneecaps, through your shins and your calves, relaxing the top of your feet, soles of your feet and your toes. Rest here in stillness and in silence as you allow your body to absorb the benefits of your practice. If the blue healing light has been comforting to you and has added another layer of healing into your practice, feel free to invite in that blue light. Allow yourself to be completely encapsulated in its healing energy, bathing in this beautiful healing energy. Allowing the area the most severely impacted by this bout of sciatica to absorb all of that energy, relieving the inflammation, easing the tension and the tightness, releasing that sciatic nerve. And allow that space to absorb all of this blue healing energy and light. Gently bringing some movement back to your body by wriggling your fingers and your toes. Taking a stretch if you wish. Rolling over onto your right hand side or whichever side is comfortable for you to do so. And take a couple of breaths of transition. Perhaps it feels really comfy for you to be on your side, especially if you lie on the unaffected side and then allow your knee to rest over your lower leg. That can be quite a nice way to relieve any extra tension and tightness that might be building up there in the buttock. But if you're ready to transition to your day, you use your hands to guide you, and it may not be as graceful as this. You may come onto all fours. Gently transition into a comfortable position, wherever and whatever that might look like. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment to appreciate taking this time to heal yourself. Take a moment to commit to repeating this practice and to acknowledging the gentle shifts that you're experiencing throughout this 10-day program. We're only day 3, so be kind to yourself. Okay, it's a process, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.